Good evening, everyone. So, time for another cocktail on Friday night, and we're still in our tiki mode here. I'm gonna do a hurricane because everybody likes hurricanes. The drinks, that is, not the weather phenomenon. So I started with some crushed ice in our hurricane glasses. Going to put those aside for now. Hurricane has a pretty interesting history. It was invented in New Orleans in a bar called Pat O'Brien's sometime in the 1940s, around World War II. And supposedly it was because they were looking for a way to get rid of their surplus of cheap rum. World War II, of course, a lot of things were hard to get. So a lot of the good spirits were difficult to obtain, like good whiskey and some of the more imported stuff. But rum, when you were in the Gulf area, was pretty easy to come by, and so the distributors would give them a lot of rum and not much else. So Pat O'Brien's wanted to figure out a drink that would get rid of a lot of their cheap rum. I'm not using cheap rum, I'm using really good rum, so I'm using Seven Caves again. The Hurricane, one Hurricane has 4 ounces of rum in it, so it's a pretty strong drink, and you can see that's how they were going to get rid of their rum. It's 2 ounces of light rum. I'm using the Seven Caves orange rum, and 2 ounces of dark rum, and for that I'm using the Seven Caves barrel-aged rum. So we're going to dive in, and again, like most tiki drinks, there's a lot of ingredients. So we're going to start with our dark rum. Need 2 ounces per drink, so we're going to have 4 ounces. There's 2, 4. Then we need 4 ounces of the light rum. Two. And 4. There we go. The glass is already half full with just rum. Then it's got a bunch of fruit juices. So we've got 2 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice, 1 ounce for each drink. 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lime juice, again 1 ounce for each drink. And it's got passion fruit puree. So passion fruit puree is a little stronger than what I have, which is a passion fruit juice cocktail. So normally we're going to put in just a ½ ounce of the puree, but I'm going to do a whole ounce because it's not quite as strong a flavor with the juice that I have. So there's 2 ounces of the passion fruit juice. And again, like a lot of the other tiki drinks, there's a variation in the recipes. I think that people that were making these up were just kind of winging it, and nobody ever wrote anything down. And if you have a couple of hurricanes, you're not going to remember what you put in it anyway. We need some simple syrup, on about a ½ ounce for each drink. There's 1 ounce of simple syrup. Then I just need some grenadine. This is my homemade grenadine. You want about a ¼ ounce of the grenadine. So if you've had a hurricane, you probably think of it as sort of a bright pink candy colored drink, but supposedly the original one was more this color. Not as much grenadine in it as some of the more modern ones. So then we're going to shake it up. So we've got all our ingredients. We're going into the tin, which has ice in it already. And we're going to shake her up. Glasses with the crushed ice in them. Crushed ice is a big thing with tiki drinks. They're all crushed ice. And rum. Put your iPad on one play only, and it wants to repeat. So we're just straining that into our hurricane glasses. Crushed ice. So, and some garnish. So we want an orange orange slice. 2 orange slices. We've got our homemade cherries. And some drink umbrellas, courtesy of our friend Kathy Boucher. There we go, and that is, oh wait, straws. Gotta have straws with all this crushed ice. Put our straws in there. And that is the hurricane. And hopefully, won't do too much damage. Cheers.
Good.
Ooh, that'll get rid of the rum.